live. So, uh, it says I'm live according to what's it called? According to the YouTube stream. I'm not sure how YouTube streaming still works. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. But hello, chat. I think it's up. So I wanted to say hello. I'm just building the set for this current scene I'm filming. Uh, so I'm just trying to get this done real quick. I was gonna shoot a bit. I know the video was supposed to go up today, but I didn't have. It's a longer video than usual. I think honestly it might come out to maybe 5 minutes when it's done. I'm not entirely sure yet, but right now I have about 3 minutes of it done. I'm still working on it. I didn't get as much time this week as I wanted to because a few personal things, people's birthdays and stuff. But I hope to get this done. I don't know if it's gonna come out on Tuesday. I don't know if it's gonna come out tomorrow, but I hope at the very least it can come out on Thursday or Wednesday. It's gonna come out this week for sure, no matter what. But not entirely sure about tomorrow. So sorry if you guys got excited for that, but these things kind of take time. I can't post it because it's not finished. So, and I know I said maybe I could post maybe the first part of it, but honestly, watching it, if I posted the first part of it, it ends on another cliffhanger, and man, the cliffhanger would be so dissatisfying. So I don't know. I want to also like the next time I post this, the next time I post a series, I want it to be the actual definitive finale, so we can move on to new videos. I want to do Batman movies next, not immediately after, but thank you so much, Radioactive Gaming Control, for the $2 pizza time indeed. And yes, where is he? Fisher Bros, I think. Yeah, Fisher Bros. Yeah, thanks for the advice. Thanks for the help. For like, just kind of tell me like do what I'm comfortable with. So that's cool. So again, I'm just building the set right now. Let me just pull up the camera so you guys can get a better view of it. Trying to avoid spoilers. I don't want to spoil this because it's kind of like the ending and there's a few plot points and stuff that actually do happen. So hello stream. Hope you guys are going to be surprised to see Patrick here. But who the heck is saying okay boomer to me? I am a cusper. I was born in 1999. Therefore, I am on the cusp between boomer and Gen Z. I mean, not boomer, millennial and Gen Z. Allow me to live. So I'm just looking for some pieces here. So right now is sort of like a conference briefing. Are you getting Disney Plus? I don't know, to be honest. Maybe. Who knows? Don't know if I really want to. Another $2 by Radioactive Gaming Control. Mickey is too powerful. Thank you very much. Who is saying okay boomer? I am not a boomer. This is slander. I know I might be a lot older than a lot of you folks here, but I'm not a boomer. I have very new age opinions. I'm looking through this box. $3. Yo, I dress as Emo Peter for Halloween. Send that to me on Twitter. I want to see how that would look like. That's actually a very interesting costume. That sounds fun and unique. Emo Peter. Did you do the dance? Did you point to people? Another $2 by Radio with the Gaming Control. What the heck, man? Jeez. Okay, boomer. Man, people are just gonna. I feel like people are gonna use people are gonna use the whole the giving me money feature to just bully me now. People are just gonna say okay boomer and whatnot, other horrible thing. iHomeman, another $3. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for the donations. This is crazy. I don't think I've ever had this many donations in this short amount of time. Also, sorry if you guys if you're saying stuff like can you shout me out and stuff. Sorry if I'm not able to get to that. Again, chat moves very fast to the point where I can't really keep up with it as much. Also, I am looking back and forth between the set and you guys. What do you think about KSI beating Logan Paul? I don't have an opinion one way or the other, to be honest. I never really watched either YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't really watch a lot of YouTube myself aside from like video games. I watch like gaming videos, to be honest, but like not like Let's Plays, but like can you beat Sonic Heroes with only Sonic kind of thing. I was actually just watching that earlier today. I have to find this one piece and I can't find it. So what's up with all of you guys? How are you guys spending this fine Monday afternoon? I'm kind of a boomer. I'm not a boomer, I swear to God. Okay, I think this is a very populated kind of crowd. So what we're gonna do, okay. So this is the city. This is actually the opening scene for the next video, for the finale video. What do you think of? I think I answered this. What do I think about KSI beating Logan Paul? I have no opinion one way or the other. I'm neutral. This kind of looks like it's too indoors, so I want to maybe shift the background a bit more to the left. Maybe move this. Make it seem like it's daytime. That looks a little bit better, but to be honest, it looks a little too barren, I guess. So we're just going to move. I think just having that touch of blue in the frame maybe adds to it. I should probably play music. Just give me a second. I just want to line up the shot and then I'll probably put on like music or something. What's my favorite video game? Well, I think Mother 3 is like the most. It's probably the most. It's probably the video game I remember the most. But the one I really like playing, I like just booting up and playing a lot, is like Mario Kart or like Donkey Kong Country. Mr. Blue Guy, yes, I do like Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's actually my favorite show ever. Really good, solid, really good storytelling. Play Minecraft, Boomer. I think I'm too much of a boomer to do that. All right, let's just put on something. It's a little bit of spooky music. I hope you guys don't mind because, well, I mean, like I know it's November. It's actually Remembrance Day. Here in Canada, we call it Remembrance Day, but I think it's called Veterans Day. So, you know, at some point we'll probably take like a minute because, man, war sucks. Not a fan of war. But let's get to this first line of dialogue. So it's going to be the Sony press conference where they're just pretty much admitting to the world that the deal is off. Okay. So we just gotta animate that. And obviously he's in his fancy chair because why wouldn't he be? So let's take this first frame. After Batman, do all Halloween or do all Star Wars movies. I was gonna actually do a few. I wanted to do the SpongeBob movie actually for just like as a little interlude between while I transition between superheroes. Where did I buy the Electro minifig? I got it off of Bricklink.com. A lot of things I get are off of Bricklink because I can find buyers that that are close to me, so I can kind of just literally go to their house and be like, "Yo, I'm here to buy the Lego that I asked for," and they're like, "Here you go," and I'm like, "Sick," It's crazy. I think the furthest. Oh, this is actually a crazy story. So one time, this is actually when I had to buy the Harry Osborn minifigure for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 video and a few other things. So I live in a city near Toronto, but not exactly Toronto. And this was a city that was like a lot further south. It was about a 40-minute drive, and it was like downtown in the area. And I'm not that great of a driver, to be honest, especially not in crowded downtown area streets. And I was very nervous the entire time because, there are cars all over me. Like I haven't played Mario Kart in like years, so I wasn't like sharp on dodging people. And I was in a downtown area. It was very crowded, and I was like spooked as hell. So Google Maps is telling me to take a left into some random place in this city, in like a very populated city. So I take a left, and I'm in a friggin' bus station all of a sudden. I'm not even kidding. Google Maps literally tells me to go into the bus station. I didn't know it was a bus station when I was pulling in because I was too busy trying to not get hit by somebody. And all of a sudden, I'm like going the opposite way to buses. People are looking at me like I'm an idiot. And to be fair, yes, I was kind of an idiot. But I don't know, man. I was like, I gotta get out of here somehow. I couldn't reverse because by the time I realized I was in the bus station, I was already in too deep. So I had to just go all the way through, avoid everybody, and I had to like maneuver I had to do some crazy maneuvers to get out of there. But it was a very unique experience. Never want to drive again. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of ruined driving for me. I'm scared of driving now. Do I like Sonic games? Yeah, I actually grew up on the Sonic games. Fellas, Spider-Man will no longer be in the MCU. That's the line. Okay. So let's just twist his head a bit. Senpai noticed me. Big Man 44 Darwai. I've called out your name, so again, I know a lot of you guys. I saw this meme on Reddit because I like Reddit. I like going on Reddit a lot. I think it's probably my favorite social media site because it's just people chilling, right? I like Ask Reddit especially because there's no incentive to be popular or famous, so people are just honest and anonymous too. It's really great. And so I saw this meme on Reddit, and it was when I'm watching a live stream and they call out, and the live streamer reads out my name in the chat, and it's like this picture of Mike Wazowski when he's really young, looking like he's starstruck, and I guess that's supposed to be how you guys feel, which again is strange to me because I've never really partook in kind of like streamer culture or YouTube culture when I was just chilling. Why is that not seats not red and blue? I don't know what you mean by that, my man. What's that app name? I need it. This is Digicam Control. It's for Windows. A lot of you guys ask me, how do I do all these things if I use mobile? And I'm really sorry to say that I honestly have no idea like how to make videos on a mobile phone alone, because I've been using desktop PC all my life for trying to get into when I was animation. We're trying to get people in on Big Brother animated series, but with Lego animators. Do you want in? That sounds fun, man. DM me on like Twitter or Instagram with some further details. Again, I am not opposed to being in any projects. I actually really love voice acting a lot. So if you guys have any projects, I'd be happy to voice act in them. Lego SML with the $5. Thank you so much, man. This is some real boomer energy. Did I miss a super chat? I'm really sorry if I missed any of your super chats. I'm really trying to keep up with you guys. But I love voice acting. Voice acting is one of my favorite parts of actually making these animations, and I'd be happy to be in any of your projects. You just got to ask. I can't lie, I am a little slow when it does come to voice acting for people, and it's because I also have to keep up with my own projects too. But I've been in a lot of projects already, and I don't mind it at all. And this part of the song is sick. The way you animate on mobile is by using stop motion studio. Interesting. I've never like animated with a phone ever in my life, so I have no idea how that would work, or how I would do anything. Where is Mr. Crab and SpongeBob, but only Patrick? Well, not just Patrick. The fish, the doctor is in here too. I'll see if I can get a better shot of him after I'm done with this shot. Fellas, Spider-Man will no longer be in the MCU. That's long enough to animate. This might be a weird animation, to be honest. He's kind of moving all over the place. What is the worst movie of all time? What is the worst movie of all time? Birth of a Nation? I don't know. Pioneered a lot of action sequences, but has horrible implications. But then again, it was also made in 1912. Why are there two Sonys? One of them is Johnson, actually. The main guy, the one in the black suit. Well, they're both in black suits, but the one with the pitch black head. That's the guy that controls everything. And I don't know, the gray guy, I like to consider him like his father or something, or like something else. Let me just. Where's the stream playlist I had? I had a stream playlist up. Where'd it go? Wait, we don't want to play that again. I gotta put it on shuffle. That's why everything's all out of whack. $5 by Just a Kid That Rants. Thanks, Colton. What a god. Thanks, man. Love you, Papa. I wouldn't call myself Papa, but I feel like, again, I feel like I'm just barely older than most of you. Like, I'm assuming most of you are about 13, 14, 15-ish. I'm 20. Like, we grew up on the same things, probably. Like, if you guys watch SpongeBob, I watch SpongeBob, we're the same, essentially. Spider-Man is out of the MCU. Spider-Man's not, so line is... So, let's just rotate his head back to the neutral position and put his arm down for the last bit. People keep calling me Boomer. What? Guys, Boomer is a slur. You're not allowed to say it. Come on. I know I'm definitely not the only one that thinks Boomer is like that. This Boomer outrage is the most ironic thing of all time, considering the horrible things that they've said and done, and yet, just one word against them is like suddenly the end of the world. Like, this is a slur. It's hilarious. I don't know any boomers in my life, so I'll never be able to actually get the satisfaction of saying okay boomer. Because, like, all the people in my family are either, like, my grandparents were born right before the boomer era, and then everybody else, like, we skipped it. Everybody else skipped the entire boomer thing. So, again, I don't think I've ever actually known a real boomer. Do you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Nah. But my parents are not boomers, they're Generation X. Will you do the Sonic movie when it comes out? There is actually a Sonic Lego, so honestly, I might. I hope the Sonic movie is good. I like Sonic. I like making fun of Sonic more than I actually like playing the games, though, but I still like Sonic. It's a fun. I really like Sonic Heroes growing up. I don't know if you guys played that, but Sonic Heroes was. I honestly have the urge to play Sonic Heroes like today. I want to dust off my Wii, get out the old GameCube disc, and now I actually feel like a boomer saying I want to play Sonic Heroes because it was my childhood. Lego SML, $10. Here you go, my boomer. Y'all are crazy. My boomer. Do you think people born between 1946 and 1954 or whatever the cusp of boomer is just go up to each other and say, "What up, my boomer?" Like it's a term of endearment. Do you think they have to reclaim the slur of boomer? Who's your favorite Spider-Man? Josh Keaton, the Spectacular Spider-Man. That's probably that's. If you haven't watched the Spectacular Spider-Man yet, do yourself a favor and watch it. It's a great series. I'm gonna turn this down a bit. I'm so sad it got canceled. Okay, if you haven't watched Spectacular Spider-Man, I'd say either watch it, but be very aware that it ends on a cliffhanger, and it got canceled right after the cliffhanger. So be prepared for disappointment. But it's also a great series, and it's definitely worth watching. I just wish we got the rest of it. Hi, Edvon, you are really cool. You're a very good brick homer. Thanks, man. Thank you, NickGamer09 for that. That's a very sweet message. That makes very endearing. I don't think myself as cool, but hey, man. Just a kid that rants. Again, Colton, 420, iconic number. Boomer is a new N-word. My boomer isn't offensive. I sound weird like boomer with a hard R. Again, I tweeted that, but it's still funny. I can't believe that I saw a tweet on Twitter. That literally said, it was this girl who got an email from her boss or something, and she was like, "You cannot say boomer in the workplace. It is harmful, offensive language." And it's like, y'all are some crazy. Because it's not even that offensive. It signifies how fed up people are with, the status quo. But like, I didn't know that was hurtful to you. $2. Do a mobile animation and see how you do. That's a very good idea, actually. I think I actually think I would do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, honestly. Just because honestly, I know a lot of you guys are mobile brick filmers, so I would like to help, those who can't, like, who don't have access to, like, like the camera that I do, or like the software that I do. So it'd be really interesting to take that, alright, that's the last amount of money I can give you. I need to put it towards the real. Sorry. It's okay, man. Honestly, you help out so much. It's like, don't ever feel bad about not being able to donate, because you guys supporting and watching, again, I've said this a billion times, but it's enough. Like, I can't believe you guys are willing to stick with me for this long. And I hope you guys enjoy this last episode. It's on the longer side. It's like 5 minutes long. I hope it can come out Thursday or Friday. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm actually really excited for it. There's a few twists and turns that you guys aren't expecting. Will you do Spider-Man Homecoming 3 in 2021? Yeah. How could I not? I know I do a lot of Spider-Man videos, and to be honest, it's because I love animating the character. The way he moves and swings around and punches, like the fighting style, like, it's so fun. And it's so interesting. And I feel like actually a lot of movies, I think the Amazing Spider-Man movies get the action right the most. I think Spider-Man Homecoming's action is honestly really lackluster. I like everything else about that movie, but honestly, it just doesn't feel like when he's moving around, it doesn't feel like he's moving like Spider-Man. Like Civil War Spider-Man, the Civil War scene where Spider-Man's fighting Ant-Man is a better action scene than Spider-Man gets, like, until Far From Home, I think. I saw a few of you guys say stuff. Knock it off with the boomer. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm sorry. Do you like the Polar Express? I watched it when I was in, like, grade 1. I don't remember it. You make Lego KSI versus Logan Paul, but make it dumb. Again, I don't know if I'd be able to do that, because I feel like I need an attachment to the source material before I actually tackle something. This song again? Bruh. Next. Skip. Oh, I like the song. Hey, what if you were paid 10K so you could just make a 10-part stop motion about your life? That'd be crazy. I'd probably use that money to pay bills, but and then spend all that time, like, that extra time I needed to make the video. But I don't think I'd ever need 10K in my life. I mean, I don't know about that. That's probably not a good thing to say, because I don't know how much life actually costs. But I'm happy with where I am right now. It seems to be, it's like I feel like I'm floating in the water, but like I'm not drowning or struggling or anything. It's fine. And I'm also able to do this for you guys, and it's great. This is honestly my passion. Love being able to do this for you. Do you do the Mickey Mouse voice, please? Okay, I have to take a drink of water for this one, but. Haha, you're not allowed to say boomer in the workplace, or else you're fired, haha. Alright, there it is. Mickey's voice is actually a lot of fun to do. There's like, and I feel like there's a lot you can actually do with it. Like, obviously you can say, you know, like things that sound, obviously you can say things that sound like kid friendly or whatever, but there's also like a sinister stuff that you can do to it, you know, just by, you know, just by inflections and intention of words. So I don't know. Mickey Mouse is a very funny character to me, and I like one of the reasons why I chose him to be the antagonist is because obviously he represents Disney, and with the series, a lot of people are saying why do you put all the blame on Disney and stuff. And the truth is, I'm not putting all the blame on Disney. I want to make it seem a little bit more nuanced, and it's just Disney's fault because it's both companies' fault here. The main point I'm trying to get across with this is that it's not the Spider-Man or anything that people shouldn't be hating on the Spider-Man, even if you don't like their movies. You shouldn't be like directing that hate towards Tom Holland or Andrew Garfield. You should be directing that negative energy to the studios, because most of the time, you know, even the writers and directors, they probably feel the same way that we do because they're also fans of these characters. But a lot of the time, studio interference mucks up a project so hard, it's crazy. Oh yeah, J. Jonah Jameson is in the crowd. And yes, this fish doctor from SpongeBob. Later, unfound tone. I'm sorry. If you seem a bit aggravated, I'm sorry for that. Colton W. People shouldn't be upset. Disney get along with any studio is a miracle. That is a good point. Yeah, but it's still one of those things. It's like, shouldn't the bar be higher than that? You know, like why is just them getting along with somebody else, you know, something that we should praise? Shouldn't that be like the standard? Like, I don't know. So the next line is, okay, so do a Bounded 3. Bounded 3, as in the Kanye West album, or the Kanye West track Bound 2. I'm evil in the Mickey Mouse voice. Okay. Haha, I'm evil. Haha. So I wanna make this very cartoonish. So we're gonna make him sort of like pull forward first a bit and then go back. Do I like Ed, and Eddie? I actually never caught it growing up. I don't think Ed, and Eddie was actually ever on air by the time I started watching TV, you know, like normally. Because I never actually saw it play on any channel, so I didn't really grow up with it. I never really saw it. Very strange, right? I think I started regularly watching TV, or at least got like time to watch TV by myself when I was in like grade 1. And most of the time I just watched a bunch of SpongeBob. I want to donate my DC Legos. I got tons. Hey man, I buy them. I feel like if you have something, I understand like, you know, the nobility of wanting to sell, wanting to donate something, but I don't like, you know, you don't have to donate them to me. I can help you out too. We can help each other out. But I'm very like, you know, thankful of course that you guys are even offering all these nice things. You make my bad days good? That's great. Honestly, one of the reasons why I upload on Mondays is because I know everybody hates Mondays because, I mean, you know, the start of the work week. So I like having, at least being able to create something for y'all on the Monday to make it a little less painful. When do you plan on doing Spider-Verse? I wanted to do it around Christmas time because that's when the movie actually came out around last year. So it'd be cool to do it on the 1 year anniversary. Bro, I wish Mickey Mouse was in my film. I'd have you voice him. I wonder if I even do a good Mickey Mouse voice. I feel like it's good for a parody, but I don't know. I feel like it's not actually entirely accurate to how he actually sounds like, because I think there's a little bit more of a childishness to his voice that I don't really capture. Boomer Edwin. You know, I thought I had something funny to say, but it turns out I had nothing to say to that. So say, haha, I already killed Iron Man, Tom, in your Mickey Mouse voice. Well, I just did it right there. So make your own Lego of yourself. Actually, I have done that a couple times. I know it probably doesn't look that much like me because I used like the yellow basic smiley face. But in the truth about the Amazing Spider-Man 2 or Amazing Spider-Man 3, There's two Sony execs there. Um, it's the one that summons the gun, I think, like Mjolnir. That one I made kind of to look like me, and the girl next to him, I made it to look kind of like my girlfriend. And then Spider-Man kills us, so it's funny. These songs are so good. I love these songs. Any Lego you need, I got you. My Lego collection is growing by the minute. Thanks, y'all. Man, you know, like, this might be weird to say, but I actually really like Lego as a product. I don't know. I love the aesthetic. I love the face. I love how easy it is to use. Like, I like it. It's a really nice product, and I'm glad that it's also very eco-friendly. Like Denmark is sick for that. Pickle Nick, $2. Do a crossover between claymation and Lego. Maybe honestly, it's crossed my mind a whole number of times. Like maybe the puppets, you know, they wake up and they're like, "Whoa, we haven't been using so long," and then they look over to the left and they see the whole, like they see all the Legos and stuff, and they're like, how come you guys are getting the attention? And then it's just because in reality, I've said this before, but claymations are a lot harder to make, a lot more time consuming, and I'd love to make them because I actually also love having my own aesthetic and art style applied to these videos. It's just one of those things where it's like, you know, I also have to be cautiously aware of the ever watchful YouTube algorithm, and I hate that so much. But you know, spending any longer than like a week to upload a video or anything, they punish you, man. It sucks. And I think it really I wish it was a little more lenient, because that kind of it traps you in a box. And obviously, you know, restrictions breed creativity, and that's why you shouldn't hate them. But it also there are things that are out of reach when you are in some restrictions, which sucks. Hopefully one day I can like make an actual like crazy huge claymation. Say it or I will punch a child. Don't do that. I didn't see what you said, Colton. Are you gonna make a Far From Home in X minutes? But I already made Far From Home in 60 seconds. Show us Lego, but these are Legos. Does Digicam control the software you use to create your stop motion? It's the software I use to take the pictures, but that's all I use it for. It's only to take pictures. I do all the editing, all the stitching and stuff in different programs, like After Effects and Premiere Pro. Can you make a meme for Mickey Mouse? I was going to make an emote for Mickey Mouse in my Discord server. I was going to update a bunch of my Patreon stuff, and I was probably going to make the Discord server public. And there's one tier I wanted to do it for like $50. I would actually make like a clay puppet of you guys and ship it to you guys for a Patreon reward. And I thought that'd be interesting. But I just need to kind of like find a little bit of time. Are you aware of the Scooby-Doo movie? I am, and I actually I love the art style for it. I think it's really nice. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed must be made. It's in the plans. Joker is also in the plans. I know I said earlier it's too gloomy, but honestly, it is a very gloomy and dark movie. But there is always a way. There's always a way to make something, right? Okay, so that's the next line. They'll never see it themselves, but Disney is evil. The fish minifigure kills me. Want to hear a joke? Oh, what do you mean you're at soup? Love it, keep it up. Thank you so much, Big Nate, for the $2. This is the craziest stream of all time, I think. You live in Canada? I'm in NL. I don't know what NL stands for. It can mean anything. I'm assuming that means. I don't know what that means. I tried thinking what could it be, but my brain like you know, you ever think about something and like you can visually feel yourself going down like a library of memory and knowledge that you have collected over the years, and that's what my brain just did. It was like flipping through the pages, and it's like I can't find anything. Is it okay that I'm making my own Spider-Man Lego Saga, partially inspired by your Saga? Of course it's okay. I don't own Spider-Man. I don't even own the idea of making a Spider-Man brick film. You guys can do whatever you want. Create. You know, not steal. Steal is the wrong word here, but I take a lot of my animation and filmmaking techniques from people I'm inspired by, especially like, you know, people like Edgar Wright, or like Wes Anderson. So we all have our inspirations, and inspiration's good. You should. Don't tell my mom I used your money to donate. Uh-oh. Thanks for the $2, but now I feel a little guilty. Can you make Mickey Mouse in Fortnite? He'd be too powerful. He'd win. He'd get the victory royale every time. So what was the line again? They'll never see it themselves, but Disney is evil. Okay. They'll never see. So I'm just gonna move his head to the left. A lot of him in the chair is just me. Is just the Sony guy in the chair turning his head around addressing people. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Thank you so much, Oak99, for the 2. I don't know what courtesy that is. CHF? Interesting. I've never seen that before. Yes, I am gonna make Spider-Verse around Christmas time. There's a lot of preparation I need to do for that video. There's a lot of figures I gotta get. I was planning to do Spider-Ham as literally just a pig, not even like a spider pig, but just like the pig. I thought that'd be funny. They'll never admit this. They'll never admit this themselves. Is the A from the Fonz in Happy Days? It is. Yes. Andrew Garfield's whole personality was inspired by the Fonz because I thought he was a little too cool in the Amazing Spider-Man movie as Peter Parker. I still like those movies. Can you do a Bill Nye voice? I need someone to do Bill Nye the Science Guy. I don't know if I can, to be honest. How does Bill Nye sound like? He just sounds like a normal guy, doesn't he? Like a good old boomer. Bill Nye the Boomer guy? Oh, that's mean. If Bill Nye saw the stream, if Boomer Nye saw the stream, he'd be mad. I feel like we already listened to the song. Did we listen to the song? But can you breathe beans? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can breathe beans, Dean Somniasia. Patrick Star gets a shout out because he's also in this video. As in the character Patrick Star. Do your best J.J. Jameson impression. I don't do a very good J.J. Jameson. J.J. Jameson is actually in this video, and he has a few speaking lines. But they're done by my friend Zach because I'm not really good at that voice. It sounds like, Parker, you're fired, and that's about it. I think, like, I need to think of like something outrageous that Alex Jones would say, and then do it in J.J. Jameson's voice, because he essentially is Alex Jones of the Marvel world. We gotta spark liberal outrage. They're turning the frogs into homosexuals. Oh! I mean, I think that's how he sounds like. I don't know. Boomer is a slur. We gotta stop the left. I don't know, man. It's getting dangerously close to. Uh-oh, my dad's calling me. I don't know. Should I put him on speaker? I think I'm gonna put him on speaker. Dad, I am streaming currently to 200 people live, and they can all hear what you're saying. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
That is my dad.
This is Edwin Sr.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't say anything, like, personal, because I don't want people to find where I live and kill me or something.
Okay, hello, everybody.
Yes.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Alright, later. Bye. That was my dad. Little known fact, my dad's name is also Edwin. I was named after him. So you guys can also just call him Edwin Sr. or whatever. I am technically Edwin Jr. And he's not a boomer, he's a Generation Xer. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. They'll never admit this, but Disney is evil. So that was fun. Yes, I am Edwin Jr. Isn't that crazy? Now you guys really can't call me a boomer. What's your favorite minifig from your collection? Can you show it? It's Mysterio or Doctor Strange. I like the capes. I don't know what it is about them, but I like Doctor Strange's hair a lot, and the cape and the cloak and stuff. And I like the Mysterio fishbowl. I think it's really like, My favorite Spider-Man movie is Spider-Verse. It's great. My favorite live-action Spider-Man is, I think, Far From Home, because the action sequences of that are so good, and I really like Peter and MJ. They're really cute in that movie, in my personal opinion. Pickle Nick, $2 again. My God, you guys, it's like a bottomless pit with you guys. It's crazy. Thank you all so much for the donations. I love you all. They'll never admit this, but Disney is evil. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't upload today. I tried really hard to get this video done in time, but there's so much content in it, as a finale should have. It is the good news is it's going to be a longer video. It might be 5 or 6 minutes, and it is definitely coming out this week. I'm not sure about tomorrow, but I hope to have it done by Thursday. And then I'm gonna have another video, a smaller video on Monday, like maybe like 40 seconds. It's gonna be like a little. Might be a little similar to the I'm at Soup video, with the dialogue. I was honestly planning to. I had an idea, right? To replace, the end of Joker. This is spoilers for Jokers, by the way. So if you haven't seen Joker, maybe mute for like the next 1 minute. But the scene where he's on the Franklin Murray show, I wanted to replace Joker with Squidward and Murray with Mr. Krabs. Can you imagine Squidward saying, "How about another joke, Mr. Krabs?" I mean, I can't do a good Squidward voice, but my friend can. Zach can do a great Squidward voice. He played Harry Osborn in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 video, and a lot of people said, "Why does he sound like Squidward?" And I thought that was funny. Can I have a shout out, please? Optimus6565. Shout it out. What's my surname? I'm not gonna tell you my surname, bro. I'm sorry. But can you please voice a character in a stop motion? It's Boba Fett. Yeah, just all you gotta do, if you want me to voice act, all you gotta do is like DM me on Twitter or Instagram, because that's probably the best way to reach me, or Discord if you're my Discord server. I was gonna make my Discord server public in a couple weeks. MCU lover, I'm sorry. I know you're expecting the part 1 to this video today, but I was watching it over again, and if I cut it in half at the cliffhanger would be so unsatisfying, and I feel like honestly it'd be like cheap too. So I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I'm gonna give you the whole video when it's done. Do a Tom Holland voice. So the way I do Tom Holland is I kind of want to make it a little squeaky because he's a little bit on the younger side in terms of Spider-Man actors. So I kind of make it sound like he's. Oh, I should probably say you can unmute. So Tom Holland's a little bit squeakier, right? So he's kind of like, "Hey, it's Peter Parker," you know? Like, "Can you guys tell me where I could get these drugs from, please?" It's a lot squeakier. Newfoundland? Okay. NL stands for Newfoundland. Okay. What else? Oh yeah. And Tobey Maguire sounds a little bit more like Morty from Rick and Morty, so like, oh my gosh, we gotta stop the Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus from murking us. What if you don't have social media? $2 from Pickle Neck. My guy, you don't have to donate so much. I promise. You can. I'll get to your questions. If you don't even have to donate. If you don't have social media, I guess the second best place to contact me would be my email, which is again linked in my it's linked in my channel in my about section. Give me a shout out, or I'll have to watch the emo Peter Parker dance for 3 hours on loop. Landon Martin. That hardly sounds like a punishment. That sounds like a good thing, if anything. Did I ever admit this? But Disney is evil. Okay. I have been not working on this very well. Okay, so next is he has to say I have to make him like look to the left a bit and say but. So I'm gonna make him look left, reel back, put his arm down, twist his head. It's all about like with character animation, it's all about like the little inflections and like the little movements that they say for each individual word. Do you ever do more serious animations, or is it all comedy stuff? The Greatest Policeman of All Time is a little bit more on a serious edge, but at the same time, given the subject matter and the Dirty Dong Daddies, obviously it's more rooted in comedy and parody. But I think the part 3 of the Greatest Policeman of All Time is fairly serious. It's still obviously meant to be a joke, but I think it can also be taken like, as a drama. And I think there is actually a video on my other channel, Bounded, called "It's a Tragic Clay," and that's like not a comedy at all. It's more like a horror kind of not really horror, but it's more like a introspective, atmospheric claymation. The claymations are more serious, I think. I mean, I'm not entirely sure actually. Did I watch Doctor Sleep? No, I actually never even watched The Shining, to be honest. Would you ever be in a fan of Lego Batman series as the Riddler? I'd be, again, like I've said this earlier in the stream, but I am fine with voice acting in your projects. I really like voice acting. It's just, it might take me a little bit of a while because I am in a lot of people's projects. A lot of people do ask, but and also I have to find like good time, like when the house is empty, because I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just me, but when other people are in the house, it's so hard for me to actually voice act. It's like something. I don't know. I feel like people are watching me, and then I can't really actually, act properly. Jaeger Film. Shout me out. You can shout. Big Brain Productions that are superhero friends do I'm Evil. I'm Evil. I don't know how serious you want me to do it. I can do like a really serious. I can get like the cape I wore on Halloween and like put it on and be like, I'm evil. All right. Be funny. I should have put the cape on. Oh, that would have been funny. Actually, it's not October anymore. It would have just been cringe at that point, But Disney is evil. What's the worst film ever? And can I have a shout out, please? On in Studios. I don't know I don't know about worst film ever, to be honest. Because I feel like with a bad movie, you kind of just forget it. You know, unless it's like really bad, like Nostalgia Critics, The Wall, or something. But I never watched that. I just watched people say it was bad. So, I dare you to say Boom Nye, the Boomer guy. Boom Nye, the Boomer guy. Boomers rule. It's been so long since I watched Bill Nye the Science Guy. I remember once. I think the last time I watched it was in my grade 9 science class. Are you gonna make a Spider-Man meets Rick and Morty video? Not entirely sure. If they ever make a Lego Rick and Morty, maybe. Or if I ever go back to Claymations. Can they send you a stop motion I made? Yeah, man, for sure. Go ahead. Again, I do try to get back to you guys as frequently as possible because a lot of you personally message me. But sometimes it might get lost in the inbox, or I just, I might not see it. And I really am sorry for that. But there's like a high volume and it's very hard to keep track of, especially since I pretty much do this all on my own. What state do I live in? You're wrong, my friend. I don't live in any state. They're screaming now. That's because it's Dragon Ball Z music. Wait, not this song again. Come on. Oh, I forgot to turn off ad block. Oh well. We're gonna have to listen to some ads whenever we're going through these videos. You have a whole bunch you'd like to give me? That's sick, but again, I'm really am grateful that you guys are so willing to do all these nice things. But I promise it's not necessary. Though I understand that accepting a gift is also like, is also meaningful to you all. So again, I might open up a PO box if you guys really feel that passionate. But I would always like to give back in some way, if you ever do, contribute. That's again with the Patreons, you guys have tiers obviously. Because again, you guys are honestly crazy. You guys do so much like without knowing, but just by watching and like even being on the stream right now, it's a lot. Can you give me tips on making a stop motion animation? Well, I kind of have to know exactly. I have to see what you do first to really understand where to go next. But one of the most important tips I can think of is study film theory, understand cinematography, and the rules of it. Figure out what makes a good shot. Understand what the 180 rule is, and just a lot of it is in the cinematography, I think. Do I watch Ninjago? No, I never like that. I think that's like after my time. Pickle Nick, $2. How much money did I send because oh crap? I don't know, man. I'm sorry. It's like a steady stream of $2. At least $10. It has to be. Is making stop motion easy? Again, it's a skill, right? And like with any skill, at first it's going to be difficult, but the more you get used to it and accustomed to it, it becomes easier and easier. So a lot of this honestly is muscle memory for me at this point. Understanding movements, understanding how things should move, and how to make things smooth. I can. That's why I'm able to do this while also talking to you guys. Is because I've been doing this for so long that it's become second nature to me. So at first, yes, it's difficult, but anything worth doing is difficult, and you will get better at it as it goes on. Do you watch Sonic X? I watched it when I was growing up. Sonic X. I don't remember anything about it, to be honest, though. Okay, how could you do this to the fans? I suck at stop motion? Hey man, don't say you suck at stop motion, just think instead, I have a lot to learn. Angel Gamer, you suck! Hey man, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Alright, how could you do this to the fans? I should make the crowd behind him kind of also move around a bit more too. Do I play Smash? Yes! In fact, I played competitive Smash in my region for like all of high school. If you look up Space Dong, you will actually see videos of me playing Smash Bros in tournaments. It's kind of crazy. Like when I was in high school. Who's my favorite Spider-Man actor? Again, Josh Keaton, Spectacular Spider-Man. He probably has the best voice for Spider-Man. Quick, please give me an idea for video. I'm drawing a blank. To be honest, I get most of my ideas when I'm trying to sleep. And like if I have a particular night where I can't sleep all that well, a lot of ideas do run through my mind. A lot of you guys are saying if you have a phone and want to do stop motion, then get an app called Stop Motion Studio. I can't attest to this myself, but I know a lot of people use it, so it must be good, right? Please sing the spectacular Spider-Man intro. I can't. There's people in my house. I'd be embarrassed. I'm sorry. I gotta put on one of the lens filters to make it a little bit more close up. Spider-Man PS4 for Smash? Dude, I would love Spider-Man in Smash Bros. My lord. I think the closest would be like Sheik. You know, with the whole ninja vibe. But like, man, Spider-Man in Smash would be so cool. So let's just get this. Blue Pug, hello. Mom came home to act like was doing stop motion by Pickle Nick, $2 again. I'm very thankful for the donations, but if this is actually not something you should be doing, then maybe you shouldn't be doing this. What's your favorite Spider-Man show or movie? Spectacular Spider-Man. Okay, how could you do this to the fans? Ah, he fell. One of the most annoying things about stop motion is gravity. Oh my god, gravity sucks! Honestly, sometimes I wish I had like telekinesis or something, because sometimes I just want to hold something in the air and not have to worry about masking or like something falling over. But gravity and physics, man, really annoys me. I got a question for you. Are you doing Avengers Infinity War and Endgame? Yeah, again with movies, I like the whole movies and X-Men a seconds in movies, but I ultimately do prefer I prefer doing like original stuff like this, or at least stories that are my own. I still like doing the movies and stuff, but I do prefer this because I feel like I can be a little bit more creative and free with it. Pickle Nick, $2 again. I'm very grateful, but you have to at least donate $30 at this point, and I'm very worried for you considering what you've been saying. Thank you very much, but who's my favorite brick filmer? Again, James Cawood. James Cawood? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce his name. But link to his channel on my channel. He's in my future channels box. And I think he's such a sick animator, honestly. He's from South Africa. And honestly, man, like some of the stuff he makes is his Gorilla's Plastic Beach video, or not Plastic Beach, on Melancholy Hill, and Slow Dancing in the Dark are probably two of my favorite brick films. The atmosphere, the lighting, the animation it speaks to my soul, and particularly because they're music videos too, right? And I love music. That's why I did the Old Town Road videos, because I really love the way people can use music as an enhancement for videos and film. I pure on a Christmas though. Man, at the end of the day, it is your choice. Lachlan Power, can I have a shout out? I really like your channel. I've subbed and liked. Brick Film Day, yes I would agree. Hey James, I didn't know you were in the chat. You make some sick stuff, man. I love your videos. How am I? I'm doing pretty alright. I feel very guilty for not being able to finish this video on time. Which is why I'm streaming. It's also one of the reasons why I'm streaming today, is because I just wanted to give you guys something, right? Because, you know, waiting a whole week and then, you know, looking forward to something and then not getting it, it sucks. It's like have you ever been at school or work all day and you're so looking forward to having a bite of the pizza that you left home, and you get home and you find out somebody ate it? It sucks. How do you get music without getting copyright? I use a lot of video game music, and video game music has like different policies where if you change it enough, they let you use it. But the Old Town Road video does have a copyright claim. Oh, it's actually BP, but hi. Oh, hey man. Sorry, I thought it was James, because I know James owns the account. I'm so sorry about the misunderstanding, Brick From Day. How could you do this to the fans? How could I do this to the fans? And then at this point, he's gonna be shaking a bit because he's just cheesed. I've been subbed to you since you had 100 subs. That's crazy. I think this time last year I had like 20 subs. I still can't believe how fast it grew. I guess one of the things I can say if you're looking to grow your channel is what I did. Honestly, I think things started growing a lot when I started uploading weekly. And one of the reasons I started uploading weekly is because I noticed a void in the brick film community, is that although people are really talented, there's a lot of videos don't come out very often. especially from like favorite creators like Forest Fire or Ketchinate. I love their videos so much, and I know they have their own lives, but it's very clear that obviously they have other things in their life, which is important. And I'm not faulting them for not always making brick films, but it is a void, that I thought could have been filled, and I had a lot of time, especially with college falling through and whatnot. So I decided to just, if I make something every week, it's very possible. And I remember I was talking to my sister about this. Pickle Nick, another $2. I should probably stop donating now. Yes, I very much appreciate everything you've done, but yes, you should probably stop donating now. I was talking to my sister about this, and she said, in regards to how often these other brick filmers upload, would you rather have one cookie, or would you rather have 10 cookies every so often, but you never know when the next batch of 10 cookies is coming, or would you rather have one cookie every day, but there's going to be a cookie the next day? And I figured, I would rather have one cookie every day. So that's why I make shorter videos, but they come out weekly. And you guys also always know when something is coming, right? So it's not like you guys are in the dark. And that's why I upload every week. And that's also why videos are short. Listen, I am very happy, Pickle Nick, that you are donating. But if it is a strain, then maybe you should stop. Are you gonna upload this week? Yes, I want to get this video done by the end of the week. How could you do this to the fans? He's shaking. $5 by Thomas Titus. Thank you all so much for the donations, man. This is honestly, I think this is the craziest stream I've ever had in terms of donations. A lot of that has to do with Pickle Nick, no doubt about it. But thank you all, to everybody who donated. Thank you all again for watching the stream. Pizza time. Why don't you use Pete instead of Mickey? Because Pete, I know Pete is like the Disney villain, but I don't think. Well, first of all, I don't think a Pete minifigure exists, and in a sense, I'm not actually using Mickey Mouse as the character Mickey Mouse. He's more of a metaphor for Disney as a whole, and both the Sony and Disney and Mickey are supposed to be representatives, are personifications of corporate greed. And how the money sort of compromises the artistic value, and also Toby and Andrew finding out that the Spider-Man deal got canceled. I made them purposely blame Sony first, because that's what everybody did at first. I wanted them to kind of represent how the fans reacted. Can I remake this whole thing but with Pete? That's kind of a tall order, man. I'm sorry. Flapjack Films also uses Mickey to represent Disney, and yeah, that makes sense because he's the mascot, right? In a sense, Spider-Man. If you want to represent Marvel, I guess you could use Iron Man or Spider-Man, because those are two most popular characters they have. What am I working on right now? The ending to the whole Spider-Man saga. But Mickey's not evil, and Pete is. I know Mickey isn't actually evil, but this is also a parody. So this isn't meant to be taken seriously. And I know Mickey isn't evil, and Disney as a whole probably isn't evil, but that's also one of the reasons why I never actually make these characters outright state that they are evil, is because it's up for you to decide whether monetary gain is worth compromising these characters and stories. But in the grand scheme of things, it's also their property, right? So they can do what they want with it. You should make Kevin Feige coming by Pickle Nick, another $2. Thank you very much. That'd be cool, actually. I haven't used Kevin Feige once at all, and I actually had no plans to, but it would be kind of a waste, huh? I was actually planning to have an after credit scene of Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor, but they're actually Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, and Chris Evans, and they're just kind of watching the news as this all unfolds, and they're like, "Should we go help?" And they're like, "Does it matter?" A Jaeger film. Please say shout out to my channel. I think I did already shout out to your channel. What inspired you to do animation? Mine was Robot Chicken. Mine was watching Clay World when I was in grade 2. My friend rung me up on the phone and said, "Yo, you should check out this thing called Clay World on YouTube." It was 2008, and I'm like, "This is so cool. How does he do this?" And then I found out what stop motion was, And bada bing, bada boom. You know, that's all it took. Spam. Why is everybody saying spam? Can I make a Lego stop motion contest? That'd be. I could actually. I think yeah, that'd be a good idea. Have like prizes and stuff. How do you move your figures and legs so much without making the figures loose? They are loose. A lot of them are very loose. I'm gonna actually get my Batman figure right now to show you how loose that one is because I've had that one for years. Okay, I think I replaced the legs. Oh no, it's still very loose. I have to close the program again because it froze, so bear with me all while I close this and open it up again. Is Spider-Man your favorite superhero? Yeah. Spider-Man is my favorite. I love the way, I especially love the action and like sort of the way he moves, you know? And that's one of the reasons why I use him so much is because I love animating him. It's just so much fun, so much kinetic energy. It's crazy. So this is my Batman figure. And as you can see, oh, you can't really see. Well, I'm going to finish the shot first and then to the fans. And then I'm going to make it sort of like pop forward a bit. But a lot of my figures do get very loose. The legs are very loose. The arms are loose. It's just, you know, you have to hide that. Can you shout me out, please? I love Edbound. This is crazy. I never once in my life would I ever thought that somebody would make a YouTube channel dedicated to saying I love Edbound. Crazy, right? I'm really thankful for all of you, and how much you guys are actually invested in this channel. I would never have like imagined this happening like my whole life. But I'm really glad it did, and I'm really thankful for all of you. Like you guys are the ones that make this stuff happen. And this song is sick. I love this song. Finally in time for a stream, Sire Gooby for the 50 SEK. I don't know what SEK is, but that's crazy. 50 of anything sounds big. What software am I using? This is Digicam Control. This is not actually meant for stop motion, but I use it for stop motion because it works for stop motion. But I think this is meant for photography. But like, you know, have any tips for Lego animators? Learn film theory, you know, cinematography, especially cinematography. Learn the rules of cinematography. B, learn the 12 principles of animation and understand how people move and work and like stuff, you know. So this is the Batman figure again I was telling you guys about. The legs are very loose. He kind of just wobbles very easily without much like, you know, input. It's because I've been using him for years. I've been using him since I was like 10. I'm 20 now, so. Where did you come up with the name Edbound? Is it because your name is Edwin Bound? No, it is because it is a combination between one of my favorite games, Earthbound, and my name, Edwin. Edbound. And also, it just kind of rolls off the tongue well. Read to the longest A again? I might do the I'll read to the longest A when I'm done this shot, ladies and gentlemen. We have something to look forward to now. Finally, some actual action. Okay, so I want to make these guys all kind of look at each other. Scream potato? Potato. I am planning to do the Dark Knight series, and to be honest, I can't lie, I am a little scared. I am a little scared of doing the Dark Knight, because those are some heavy movies in terms of plot. Those are going to be some long videos, probably. I don't even know if I'd be able to do them in a week. Pickle Nick, $2. Do you have any tips on what to say when my mom finds out? If it's really that bad, I'll send you all the money back. It's really no big deal. But if if there's actually problems, then like I wouldn't mind reciprocating that. But I think YouTube actually does take some of the money, so I'm not sure if I can actually do that. But I'll try. Figure something out. Scream, okay, boomer. But I need to find a boomer opinion that I disagree with. Do I like PewDiePie? I don't mind him. I never grew up watching him. I remember in grade 6 a lot of people liked him, but I never actually got into his stuff. Have you ever done claymation? Yes. There are videos on this channel that are claymations. The early videos especially. Okay, so what's the next line? Say all hail Mickey? Never. I'll never hail Mickey. Okay, so the next line is... Again, I'm sorry that there's no upload this week. That's a very heavy-handed line, obviously, but how old am I? I'm 20. How do I send my fan art to you? Instagram, Twitter. Do you like Smosh? I grew up watching Smosh. I actually love Smosh. I love their old videos, especially. I was actually rewatching some of their older stuff the other day, and one of my favorite things, I forget which one it was. I think it was called Male Model, and their comedic timing and like you can see the joke coming, but the way they say it, like the way they deliver a joke, is so funny. At least it was, back in the day. Are you going to make Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse? Yes. Around Christmas time, hopefully. Hey, you don't have Instagram or Twitter? I guess the next best way would be to email me. Why do you keep giving me money? Stop! You can just type in the chat normally, Pickle Nick. How long have you been doing animations? Oh, about 10 years? 11 years? Okay. Let's get back into the grind. Let's do a Star Wars series. I don't know what it is. I don't think I never actually grew that attached to Star Wars. I think it partly has to do with the fact that I didn't grow up on it. My first Star Wars movie was actually The Force Awakens, and that came out when I was 16. So at that point, I think it was already like I liked The Force Awakens. I thought it was nice and fun. And honestly, I actually did get into Star Wars with that. Like, I actually did watch the rest of the movies and stuff. I was like, this is pretty cool. But I don't think I ever actually considered myself to be, like, an active, like, fan of it, I don't know what it is. I like space. Space is, like, one of my favorite concepts. Are you going to do the third Spider-Man MCU movie? Yeah, when it comes out in, like, 2021. What's it going to be called? Spider-Man Homeless? Spider-Man No Way Home? That'd be a cool title, actually, I think. I will donate, but I'm broke. It's okay, man. Honestly, if you watch this stream, you're already supporting. Do you want a Thanos big fig? I do have a Thanos. Yes. Who cares about the fans? That's what Sony is saying right now. Who cares about the fans? Think about all the money we'll make. If I'm being honest, I think Star Wars is kind of a little overrated. I never felt that way, but people are fans of stuff, right? I just never really got into that culture. I actually am doing a space related video in like a couple weeks. I'm excited for that one because it's going to be based off a game. Like, I think this is probably the second video I'm doing that's actually based off a game. And I actually did want to get into more game related content. In terms of, making animations. Like, I wanted to do Metal Gear Solid in 60 seconds, because I think that'd be, like, hilarious. Metal Gear. I can't do a good Snake impression, but I'm sure I can find somebody that can. In my friend group. Whoa, things got a little silent there. Money back, please. Okay, email me at my email, EdwinAlva182. It's in my description, so just email me and we'll figure things out after the stream. I just kind of need to finish this first, though. Pickle Nick, you gotta email me. Why did you donate the money if you didn't have it? I really appreciate it, but hey, man, you gotta think of consequences. Why did I start making videos? I started making videos when I was 8 or 9, because I saw Knox's Corner, Clay World, and I was really like, this looks cool, and I've just been making videos ever since. If you could have any Lego set, what would it be? I really want the diner set, the modular building diner. That looks sick, and that's something I would really want. Fat Doodle Pancakes, Teal the Dan. I have said it. Okay, I want to after this shot, the scene's gonna change into like the actual final piece, and because I don't want to spoil it, I was planning to end the stream after that, but don't worry, that won't come for a bit. Mother Edwin noticed me, gaming obtaining. I'm not a mother. Very strange choice of words. Do I like Michael Jackson? Yeah, I like songs. What was the funniest brick film you made? I catch myself watching Avengers Bathroom Brawl and wait 1 second. Lopsx FN, $2, thank you very much, and $2 by your pal Angie. Will you do anything with the Avengers films? Yes, I will. Am I gonna upload today? No, I'm working on this video right now, and unfortunately I just wasn't able to get it in time for today's upload. I'm very sorry. But I am planning to get this out by this week. Do I prefer goofy or funny animations or serious animations? I like both. Again, I think one thing, the only thing I don't really like in brick films is when people take like time out of the story to tell a joke. And like you can have a joke, but it has to be kind of like the joke has to also help tell the story. If you take time to like if you actually like stop the story to tell a joke for like a minute, then you might lose me, to be honest. I gotta do something real quick. Okay, all right. Sorry, I kind of I kind of zoned out. Let me just go back to the chat real quick. I'm gonna pick out a random comment to read out, and you guys will. Would you like to see a Joker film minifigure? Yes, I would actually love to see a Joker film minifigure. What's your favorite thing to animate Claire Lego? I like animating Lego more because it's easier and it doesn't get my hands as dirty and it's not as frustrating. Because sometimes Claire just breaks apart and it's like, why? You know? Your pal NG, $2. Will you do Star Wars content as well? Yes, I was planning to do the Star Wars movies at some point. But again, when you guys ask me if I'm going to do a certain movie, chances are, if it's an action huge blockbuster that you're a fan of, I will. It's probably in the plans, but it might take some time to get to. Okay, so I'm sorry again. I haven't actually been doing a lot of animation in the stream, so let's get back to it. Okay, who cares about the fans? And then I'm gonna have the two Sony guys look at each other. Another 50 SCK by Sour Gooby. I don't know what that is. I don't know what SCK is, but 50 is a lot of something. Do you like Timbits? Go get some Timbits in that case. Tim Hortons is sick. I like Tim Hortons. Uh-oh. I think the stream playlist is done. But it didn't even play all the songs. That's so strange. Pickle Nick, again, I've told you this. Just email me, and we'll sort this all out. My email is located in the About section of my channel page. SCK is $5? That's sick, though. I mean, like, again, like, you don't even have to donate in the first place. So, I'm very excited that you guys are willing to in the first place. And happy. And very grateful, of course. My favorite history moments, the Great Emu War. It's just funny to me. So I'm gonna make the two Sony guys look at each other. $5 by your pal NG again. Thank you very much. Thank you for answering my questions. I really love your work, and I hope you keep making live animations. They are awesome. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. And thanks to you all, I won't have to stop anytime soon, unless YouTube comes for me in 2020. I mean, I'm a little worried about that. The terms of service is changing, and I don't know if that's gonna kill me or not. But I don't plan to stop making videos. If this channel goes down, I have a contingency plan. Although I doubt this channel will go down. I don't see why I would. I think the whole deleting videos that aren't commercially viable, I think that's meant to actually go after people who use ad blocker. Because even if you're not monetized, you still are making money for YouTube. So I think it has something to do more with ad blocker. Say A from Lego Spider-Man. Do I have OCD? No, I don't have OCD. I'm fine with things being out of place. Will I ever do a bank robber animation? Yes. I actually had a lot. I've actually had a plan for like a long time to do a bank robbery animation set to the tune of "I Think" by Tyler the Creator. If you don't know what "I Think" by Tyler the Creator is, 18 plus first of all, but it's a really good song. I love it. Dude, please answer me. Yannick Serron. Caron? I've answered you. Are you doing Spider-Man PS4? Yes. At some point. Again, a lot of these are plans for the far future. Right now, we're just coasting through. But I hope in the next few years or so, we'll be able to get all these movies under the belt. But I also like to tell original stories too. And I know this is not wholly original, but, you know, I like using these characters still. Why did you decide to make Spider-Man videos? Because Spider-Man's my favorite hero. And I love animating the character, like the action and the way he moves and fights. It's very unique and interesting. Are you a brony? I cannot say I am. I'm sorry. I'm not one. Never was into that. Do you watch One Punch Man? I've seen a few episodes of it. It's very funny. Favorite video game? My favorite RPG is Mother 3, but like a game I just love to like just sit down and play is like Donkey Kong Country. I have heard of Bricks in Motion, chains in. Hey, my name is Edwin, too. This is how I started watching you. That's so funny. My dad's also name is Edwin. How many of us are there? I don't think I've ever actually known another Edwin in person, aside from my dad. There was never one at my school, at any of my schools. Is Marvel better than DC or not? It's a very hard question to answer because I know I don't want to seem like I'm just on the fence. I do have a preference and I do prefer Marvel's characters, but I don't think one is better than the other because, you know, there's something for everybody. It's all about your taste. I don't want to like put anybody down. Like if you like DC more than Marvel, that's fine, you know? You shouldn't be ashamed for your taste unless your taste is actually like harmful to other people. But like if you like something and it's like just like a harmless cartoon or something, like yeah, it's fine, man. All the power to you. I prefer Marvel because I like the characters more. I like you know, I like Spider-Man, I like Iron Man, I like, you know, like Thor. Though my second favorite superhero is actually Superman. I love Superman. Because I love the optimism to him, you know? Like it's not particularly bleak, but you know, I like that. How did I get the brick background? This is actually from a Mega Block set I got years back in like 2007. I was like 8 years old and I think I got it from a Christmas present from my grandparents. Oh, you killed my dad. I think that's how he sounded like. He's like, you know, Peter, I still can't believe you killed my dad. I wanted to make him sound kind of like Joe Swanson. Hey, Peter. I can't do that good right now because my voice is kind of hoarse from talking so much. Why do they have Sony on their face? Because these are the Sony executives, and I didn't want to make them actually look like anybody, because I don't want people to like. These aren't meant to look like people. They're meant to be sort of like faceless executive corporations, except for the patrons, obviously. But they're in the background. They don't have a lot of lines for a reason. Because I don't want people to make it seem like they're the ones, you know, calling the shot or they're the villains. Because they're just kind of there. It's just their job. Like they just work there, you know. They're not evil or bad. But like the people that actually make the decisions, that's the people we should be aware of. What do you use to make live streams? I use open broadcaster software. Okay, the next line is. Did you know Peter Parker is gibberish? I did not know that. Oh no! Somebody said in the comments, Pot Atai Man 5000. Have you added Joe? Should I bite? Should I do it? Should I ask? I don't want to get got again. My friend, he was watching the stream. Pikunek, you have nothing to worry about. We will resolve this matter, but we have to wait till the stream ends because I'm also in the middle of something. Are you a fan of Wheat Bits and Milk? I don't know what that is. Why is there two Sonys? One of them is Johnson, and he's kind of like the vice president. I never did the longest A, because this whole shot isn't done. Okay, actually I'll do the longest A right now. I'm just gonna drink of water. I'm gonna actually put a timer on for this one. So, let's get that out of the way. Let's put it, I'm just like gathering a stopwatch right now. Stopwatch. So that way I can also figure out how long it's been. Give in to Mickey's power. Okay. $5 by your pal Engie. Another question: if you're limited to $8, Patreon tier is all sold out. How would I get my own custom minifigure and animations? I don't know if there's actually. I am planning to update that soon, and I was planning to rotate $8 Patreon minifigures. Or honestly, the way it would work is if you ever donate $8 and you keep donating $8, I'll probably just expand a slot. I'll probably make it not sold out. I'll probably just add more. But let's get into the longest day of all time. Let me just take one more drink of water because I'm scared. All right. Gifted animations. You quit animation. Ah, why? Okay, I'll get to that after. Longest day of all time. Let's start the counter in 3, 2, Does it count if I pause? Can I try again? I'm gonna try again because I don't think that counts. One more time. Hey, wait, I didn't do properly. Wow, it just died. It fizzled out and I thought I was gonna go for a minute there. I think that was longer than last time. I think last time we only got 24 seconds, but 36 seconds is a new record. Am I going to college? I went to college. Didn't like college, so I'm not in college anymore. I thought I went to film school and I felt like I wasn't learning anything. And I thought, I'm not even making anything. I'm not learning anything. I travel like 3 hours by bus. I'm paying $10,000 a year for my professors to pretty much show me a YouTube video and then get it done. So I said, no more. I can learn this all myself. I did learn it all myself. I can make what I want. I can really try to give animation a shot because that is my passion. And here we are now. So I'm really happy that I made all the decisions I made because without that, I wouldn't be able to have this channel. And this is probably, I'm probably at the best time in my life right now. At least so far. Hopefully we haven't peaked yet. Pronounce my name in an odd voice. Ethan the Time Lord in an odd voice, like Mickey. Aha! Ethan the Time Lord, you've come to destroy me, but you're fool, because I also traveled back in time to destroy you too. Alright. Who cares about the fans? Think about all the money we'll make. Think about all the money we'll make, but not ensure profits. Do you watch Dragon Ball Z or Naruto? In grade 11, I watched all of the Cell Saga, and I thought it was great. I loved it. I love Gohan. He's my favorite character. How do I organize my sets? I organize all my pieces into bins by, like by color or like, whether they could exist in a city aesthetic or in a nature aesthetic, by props, by weapons, all that stuff. I do a lot of organization by bins. What is my favorite Pokemon? Chandelure from the 5th generation. He's like a ghost chandelier. I think that's sick. I love Chandelure. I think I messed up this animation, to be honest. I'm gonna try again. Okay, 1778. So far, yes, this video so far has been 1,700 frames. So, and I think by the end of it, it's probably going to be maybe about 1,000 more. So that should give you an inclination of how long this video is going to be. And again, since like, you know, they're not all like side by side, like obviously some frames have pauses and some don't. Have you ever watched Gumby? I've never watched Gumby, actually. I've seen him. I've seen what he looks like. He's green. My friend in grade 9 went as Gumby. What was your favorite stop motion movie? It's a tie between Paranorman and Kubo and the Two Strings. I love those two movies so much. And they're both by Leica. I love Paranorman because of the aesthetic and how it takes place in the fall. And I love Kubo and the Two Strings because it's beautiful. How much money did you spend on Legos? I lost count. I have multiple siblings. I have 2 sisters and a brother. Or 3 sisters and a brother. I can't believe I forgot one. It's horrible. I am the second oldest. And now we're just making him move up. When is the new bid coming out? Plus, you're going to make any Batman stop motions? By bid, I'm assuming you mean vid. And the video is going to come out this week, hopefully Thursday or Friday. I know I said Tuesday on my community post, but that's honestly, I don't know if I can honestly make that. Just because of how much work I still have to do. What I like better, cats or dogs? Cats, to be honest. I have a cat and I love her. And cats are just chill. You know, I had a dog at some point, but he moved away with another family member. And I liked having him around, but I think he was a little bit too jumpy. And dogs as a whole are a little too jumpy. Like, you know, I like relaxing. So, I can't really keep up with a dog, essentially. I'm a boomer, I guess, at my old age. What program do I use for this? This is called Digicam Control. What I like better, Sony or Disney? Neither. I don't like either. I'll admit, both of them have made movies that I do like, but as, like, you know, companies in a whole, I don't really feel any attachment to them. You know, these people, I mean, these companies, they're trying to make money. That's fine, you know. We're all trying to pay bills. We're trying to pay bills. But they're like, you know, there is a point where it gets to be too much. Wow, that's very ironic how this is the exact scene I'm animating, that exact voice line when I just said that. Do Mickey speech? What should I say in Mickey's voice? Should I be doing chores right now? Yes. Do the Venom, I'm evil? Venom? Which one? Like the Venom I did, or like the actual Venom voice where he's like all deep and stuff? Like, I'm evil. Or, Eddie, I'm evil. I can't do a good deep raspy voice, I'll admit that. Who do you like better, Mickey or Johnson? Johnson is pretty chill. He never talks, he kind of just chills. But Johnson's also a boomer. He has one line, and that's in the Truth About the Spider-Man 4 video. Do your neighbors know how cool you are? Honestly, I think my neighbors might hate me. Because, like, my neighbors live under me, right? Like, in the basement under me. So, they're probably listening. They probably heard every word I've said so far in the stream. And when I'm voice acting too, it probably irritates them. But it's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is what I gotta do for, like, a job. Like, you know? Can you FaceTime fans? I don't know if I don't know if I'd have time for that. I'm sorry. And also, whenever I'm not working, I'm usually spending that time, like, you know, with my friends or family. Man, I will say one thing is that this particular choice in making videos takes up about like 85% of my time, and I spend that last bit of it, like, you know, with my, like, I spend whatever I can with, like, you know, the people I love. Thanks for streaming, my guy Cameron Browning. Thank you for coming to the stream, and thank the rest of you also for coming to the epic Edbound stream, greatest stream of all time. I didn't say that, did I? Think of all the money. Okay. Who's your favorite villain, by the way? Remember me on your last stream? Yes, I do remember you, Xavier Boyd. 1 second. I saw you in person once on the street in Toronto. Almost. That's crazy. I don't live in Toronto, but if you did see me, that's crazy. Say psych right now? Psych. Take all the money. Will make. I gotta get a move on with this particular shop, because I have not been schmoovin'. Again, this video is most likely gonna come out on Friday, but I will do everything in my power to get it done for you guys by Thursday. I promise you that. Do I have a girlfriend? Yes, I do. She's great. I will say one thing is that, this might just be me, but where was I going with this? Do you guys ever have that? Like, I had a thought going, right? I had a train in my head that was like a train of thought, if you will, that was going somewhere, and then it just derailed, and I just completely forgot what I was gonna say. Like, why do you do this to me, brain? Say you'll never beat me, haha, in a Mickey voice. You'll never beat me, Andrew, haha, I am all powerful. I gotta, like, let's see if I can do that one famous copy pasta, the Rick and Morty copy pasta, all in Mickey's voice. 1 second. I know you guys have heard of it. Okay. Let's do this. Go away, all of you. Okay, I'll turn off ad blocker if it'll make you happy. What do you like better, Instagram or Twitter? Twitter. Pause on the site, so I can get on Know Your Meme and do a funny voice. Okay. To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty. The humor is extremely subtle, and without a solid grasp of theoretical physics, most of the jokes will go over a typical viewer's head. There's also Rick's nihilistic outlook, which is definitely woven into his characterization. His personal philosophy draws heavily from Narodonia Bolio literature. For instance, the fans understand this stuff. They have the intellectual capacity to truly appreciate the depth of these jokes, to realize they're not just funny, they say something deep about life. As a consequence, people who dislike Rick and Morty truly are idiots. Of course, they wouldn't appreciate, for instance, the humor in Rick's existential catchphrase, "Wubba dub dub," which itself is a cryptic reference to Turgenev's Russian epic Fathers and Sons. I'm smirking right now, just imagining one of those adopted simpletons scratching their heads in confusion as Dan Harmon's genius wit unfolds itself on their television screens. What fools! I pity them. And yes, by the way, I do have a Ricky Morty tattoo. And no, you cannot see it. It's for the ladies' eyes only. And even then, they have to demonstrate that they're within 5 IQ points of my own, preferably lower. Personal. Beforehand. Nothing personal, kid. Alright. That was fun. Quality content. That was a lot of fun to do, actually. If you guys send me copy pastas, I'll read them in like a voice of your choosing. Psych! That's the wrong number. Oh. Okay. Super Hot Fire versus what's his name? I don't even remember who his name is because who cares? My sister is looking at me weirdly. Maybe watch the stream with headphones. Where would I go if I died? Not sure. That's a question I ponder a lot. Death, actually, as a concept as a whole, does scare me. Ooh, lad. Very spooky. So whenever I think about it, it kind of like gets in my head a bit. Oh well. What's my favorite thing to do? Man, it's gotta be. There's like I like as much as I love animation, spending time with my friends and family. I love Mondays personally because after I upload, I usually take like the next 4 or 5 hours to just kind of relax and play video games, and the 5 or so hours after a Monday upload is probably it's the time I spend like just on myself, just like relaxing. That's probably my favorite thing to do. And like it feels like so earned because like I feel like I made the video, people seem to be happy with it, and like I get to read all of your comments, and I love it. I think that's probably my favorite part of doing all this. Okay, think all the money we'll make. Can you help me with a video? Yes, of course. Just email me again if you want. Message me on Instagram, Twitter, or email. How do you make the Legos move so slowly? Understanding the 12 principles of animation really go a long way with smooth animation. Okay, so he says, think about all the money we'll make by not having to share the profits. Can you help me with the Star Wars stop motion? I need you to voice Kylo Ren. Yeah, just all you gotta do again, just gotta send me the lines on Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Why did the music stop? Please don't stop the music. As Rihanna once said, famously. Do you watch other LEGO animes and LEGO channels? Yes, I watch a lot of Brick Film Day. Forest Fire, Keshin 8, of course. Counter 368, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Although I don't have a lot of time to actually watch YouTube videos, unfortunately. But I do love... Most of the YouTube videos I watch are honestly video game reviews, like Some Call Me Johnny, or like Nitro Rad or Ant Dude. I also watch a lot of video essays. Wait, Ed, when I told you this, I don't have Twitter or Instagram. My email, my guy, you can find my email in the About section of my channel. In fact, I'll check my email right now to see if you guys have delivered anything into the box. What did you get that Mickey Mouse Lego figure? I got it off of bricklink.com. Very useful website because I'm able to kind of just, find sellers within my area selling whatever. And it's great. So if you're looking for like a particular figure, I suggest going on bricklink.com right now, looking up that figure, and see if you can find any seller like around your area, in your country, in your state. But like if you're gonna do this, obviously go with somebody. You don't wanna like meet up with some random guy. Though it seems everybody I've met off of Bricklink, all the sellers, like are very well put together and very like they're nice people. I've never met somebody weird. Why are your videos so freaking great? I don't know, Nicholas. Honestly, I think one of the things I like to follow is that whenever I make a video, I always try to make sure I like what I'm making. Like, I always try to picture myself as not the creator, but like if I saw this in theater or in like a movie or something, would I myself be a fan of this? And I think it's really important to also, try and separate yourself as a creator. Try to really look at this like you've never made this or saw it before. Like, would you be a fan of this? Would this make you laugh? Like, if you saw it in a theater? Like, if you had no attachment to it? And I know that can be hard, but, it's just make what you like. Take inspiration from the stuff that you like to enjoy. Think of all the money we'll end up making. By not having... but I haven't shared profits. And that's about the end of the line. Are you interested in voicing for stuff other than Lego? Yeah, I'm interested in voicing for like anything, man. Like video games, cartoons, like if the Kevin Feige approached my door and said, "Hey Edbound, we're making Avengers Age of Ultron 5. We need you to voice Ultron 5," and I'll be like, "There are no strings on me. I can do this." All right, fellas. Do you know what Stop Motion Studio is? Because I have a question. I know what it is. I just never used it because, again, I've never used a phone or anything. A lot of you guys are asking how can you voice a boomer? Okay, sure. Unlike you, Snowflakes, I'm not so easily triggered. Haha. Hey, you can't say boomer. You can't call me a boomer. That's a slur. How dare you? That's a boomer right there. What do you mean I can't say these offensive things? What about this freedom of speech, huh? Where's the freedom of speech I keep hearing about? You can't call me a boomer. That's a slur. Fellas, if somebody says something horrible and defends it by saying freedom of speech, remember this. You can say whatever you want, but that doesn't mean you can get away with it. There's also consequences. Who's the voice for Toby? I voice all the Spider-Man. Like, I made Tom Holland sound like this because he's kind of like a teenager, so I kind of want to make his voice kind of squeaky, you know? And then like Toby's kind of like, I don't know why, but I kind of imagine him as like a very anxiety kind of person, you know, very kind of like, you know, always on edge. Like Morty, I guess, from Rick and Morty. That's probably the inspiration for his voice the most, but on a deeper level. And then for you know, I can't really do Andrew Garfield right now. I'm Andrew Garfield. I'm cool. And that's kind of like the inspiration for like all their voices. Say something in the Mickey Mouse voice. I did an entire Rick and Morty copy pasta in the Mickey Mouse voice, but what should I say? Give me something to say in the Mickey Mouse voice, guys, in the chat. Hey, Peter. Haha. Could you say this will be the end of Wakanda in the mouse? Okay. This will be the end of Wakanda. And it will be the most noble ending in history. Haha! That haha, always, like, at the right time. These nuts in Mickey Mouse voice. Hey! Something came in the mail for you today. It was these. These nuts, haha! Do you play Fortnite? I used to play Fortnite in high school. Was it out in high school? It had to have been, right? No, I don't think it was. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I remember playing Fortnite with my friends when it came out. Okay, that's the end of the shot. I think there's only a couple things left now. Can we do a video where you do part of it and I do the rest? We post a video on each other's channels. Not entirely sure how I feel about that level of collaboration. To be quite honest, mostly because I really like having most of the control of my own videos. I'm sorry if that sounds kind of mean. It's not like a no, I don't want you on my channel kind of thing. It's mostly just like, you know, I'm very I will say a very negative thing, a negative trait I have as a human being is I'm not the best at collaborative efforts. And a lot of it comes down to like, you know, in film school, like I do my best, right? But like, you know, sometimes we'd compromise, but sometimes, you know, disagreements would happen and I'd be kind of unhappy, but I'd always ultimately try to, like, I'd always try to come to a middle ground. But right now, I'm very happy because I have complete control, you know? When I went to the video editor for my boss and he told me to put a cut in a place where I thought it'd be stupid, you know, it killed me. I hated it. I was like, this cut sucks. Why do you think it's a good idea? I like in my head, obviously, I would never say that to his face, but if you're a Marvel character, oh man, I like Mysterio's design the most, but again, it's probably Peter Parker's Spider-Man. Do I know anything about Transformers? I know Optimus Prime says, Autobots, roll out! Haha. Are you going to college? I went to college. I think I answered this question already. What do you think about the LEGO Dimensions video game? I never actually played it. A shame. I'm sure it's good. The LEGO games are good, I find. I played LEGO Indiana Jones and LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean on the 3DS, and I had fun with those. I'm water. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do that again. Let me try it. I'm water. I don't know. It's hard. I think that was one of those lightning in a bottle kind of clips. I got it the first time and I'm like, I liked it. Do you mind that I featured your channel on mine? That's okay, man. Go ahead. I don't mind at all. It's just, I guess when it comes to my own videos, that's when things get a little bit more territorial. I don't know. It is a very negative trait of mine, and I do want to work on it. Oh, I'm fire. Lego Dimensions is bad. Again, I wouldn't know. I never played it. Say Joe Mama in the Mickey Mouse voice. Your mother. Oh. I don't think Mickey would ever say yo mama. I think he'd say your mother, and that would be his twist on it. Your mother is so large. She walked in front of the TV, and I missed 3 days of football. Ha. That's so rude. All right, so right now what I'm doing now is just kind of organizing. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Your thoughts? I never watched it. But I hear it's good. I actually do want to get into it because it looks really fun. I love how it takes itself so not seriously. It's just very goofy, and I love that. Did you know one of your videos has more than 1 million views? Yes, I do know. I remember when that hit 1 million views, and I was like, this is what the heck, you know? I am inevitable, and I am Iron Man. Haha. Is Sonic the Hedgehog better voiced by Jason Griffith? Which one is Jason Griffith? Is it the one from the Dreamcast era, or is it the one from the newer games? Because I think they're both pretty good, but I like the new one a little bit better. Because I think the old one it's a little too easy to make fun of. He's like, yeah, I'm Sonic. I'm the fastest thing alive. Haha. Uh-oh. You know? Uh-oh, better go save the world again. Haha. I think it's a little much, personally. Whoa, too cool for school. Haha. I just did a ton of drugs. Ha. How well organized are my Legos? They're pretty well organized. I like to say like a 10 out of 10 organization on the organization scale. Can you please reply to my Gmail? I'm almost done with my stop motion. Yeah, again, I just gotta finish the stream. You know, again, when the stream is done, if you contact me in any way, I'll get to it as soon as I can. I assume like some kind of about. Yes, I'm gonna save this live stream. I apologize for not saving the previous few, but I'm like whenever I do a live stream, I am gonna keep it up from now on. It's me, Mario. Haha. Where do I find your email? You can find my email on my about page in the about section. I just bought the Avengers Quinjet. Do you think it is good? Is it the one? Is it the Far From Home set? Cause I don't have that one, but it looks nice. I like it. I want it. Jason voice Sonic and Sonic X. I'm not sure which one that one is. Is that the ha? I'm too cool for you guys. Ha! Whoa! You can't catch me when I'm on all this cocaine. Ha ha! Or is it like the one from Sonic Colors? Have I seen Joker? I have seen Joker. Have you thought about streaming your gaming? To be honest, yeah. But I wouldn't want to stream it on this channel. I would probably do it on Bounded. And I probably we probably wouldn't be interacting as much in the channel. I'd probably just be more focused in the game. I'd probably, you know, obviously talk to chat, but nowhere near this level. Like, this is, I guess, a stream where I am trying to focus on being an entertainer for you guys. But in the chill stream like that, I'll probably just relax, you know, be all loosey-goosey and whatnot. I can't believe I just said loosey-goosey on the stream. My God, people are gonna make fun of me now. Ah! What if Sonic the Hedgehog just burst in my room and just started making fun of me? I really wonder what the people who live with me are thinking whenever I talk to myself like this. They might be thinking, is the guy who lives above us, is he crazy? Or not. But in reality, I'm just talking to all of you guys. Can you try your best to do Joker's laugh? Which one? Joaquin Phoenix's Joker? Alright, y'all. I'm sad to say, this is the beginning of the end of the stream, as I have to get ready for the next scene, and that's going to be a huge spoiler, and I don't want to spoil it for you guys. This I will try to get this video out by Thursday, but if it doesn't come out on Thursday, it will come out on Friday, 100%. I will do Joaquin Phoenix's laugh for you. Ha 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 ha! I can't really do it that well, to be honest. Let me just switch to Edcam. Let me just beautify myself up so that way I look good for you all. Haha! Alright. Again, my email is in the about section of my YouTube channel. You just kind of scroll down, and it's next to the for business inquiries. You might have to click an extra dialogue, but I'm not sure. As for the Discord, after this episode airs, I'll most likely be making the Discord public, like 99%, 100% even. And I will be updating my Patreon rewards as well to, better suit everything else. Maybe like a couple days after the video comes out. Stop with the bad language. I didn't say anything bad. I don't think there was one swear in this entire stream, and I've been watching myself. Alright, y'all. Yoink equal to yeet. Yoink is the opposite of yeet. Let's take one last swig of water. Give you guys... It's not in the about section? Impossible. I'll look at it right now. And if you can't... If it's not in my email, you can also find... You can also look at my Instagram or Twitter. About. Oh... I see. So it's not in the about section if you look at the mobile, but it is in the about section if you look at it on desktop. So you might have to look at it on desktop for that. Yeah, I see it on the desktop, but not on my phone. Interesting. If you want to contact me though, if you want to find another way to contact me, you can also just DM me on Twitter and Instagram. If you don't have a Twitter and Instagram, you can just make one. It's very easy. Mr. Blue, I'm sorry that you're catching the end of the stream, but yes, I am going to be ending the stream now. Right now, the questions that are all being asked have been answered in the stream. I will be doing a Star Wars series at some point in the far future, but I thank you all so much for watching, for donating. I will be uploading this hopefully on Thursday. If not Thursday, I'm very sorry. But if not Thursday, absolutely Friday, 100%. I'll be making the Discord server public after that, and updating the Patreon rewards. And I'll see you guys all in the future. I may be uploading a video on Bounded, so stay tuned for that. But thank you all so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys. And again, I'll answer you all after the stream is done. And thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a nice week, have a nice day, and bless y'all.